We're here at the governor's palace to meet with our cousin Constantine, who is the, well, governor. Apparently it's his palace. Let him know that our mission is progressing in a profitable manner, to be clear. Not found the cure to the disease back at the homeland yet, but we have a lead on a solution. Right now, my biggest concern is Constantine's childhood friend, cousin, and confidant here is that Constantine, maybe, just maybe, isn't doing nearly as well with this change as he put on. I have a suspicion he's under a lot of pressure, and I think he's going to break. Did we say that out loud? Sorry. Why are we so honest? I mean, he can totally do it. Probably not.
Happy to see you, my dear.
You really don't look well. Have you not yet seen a doctor?
No, it's nothing. You know that I've always had a weak stomach. My nausea will leave me eventually. You wanted to tell me something?
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-mil Frictaman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
In that case, wouldn't it make sense that the colonizers of the island were touched before anyone else?
That would seem logical. I admit that I don't know to what degree he is implicated, if at all. But if anyone knows of a remedy on this island, it is without a doubt En-on-mil Frictaman.
Princess, could you shed some light on this being? Is it possible to meet him?
All the Donegada know him. He is the strength, the spirit of Tir Fredi. You were looking for a demon or a remedy from plants, so I did not think of him. But yes, he is very powerful and as old as our world. He could surely heal your sickness. But it is not simple to meet him. Impossible, I would think. Though it is not my place to judge, you need to earn the trust of Glendan, the elder of the council. Ask him for his help. He lives in the village of Dorchad Genadu. It is in the heart of our island, at the entrance to our most sacred lands.
Thank you for your help, Princess. I will not forget the numerous services you have provided for us. And thank you, dear cousin, for everything.
Why does dude sound like he's on his deathbed? You're kidding me, right? The Trial of Waters. Meet with Glendan, the leader of the council. No new side quests beyond pick up exploration notes and champion of the arena. Huh. Well. Oh, wow. We're going deep. No problem, dude. I really do think the bones of GreedFall here are so good. I'm really hoping the story pays off. There's like definitely some strong narrative beats I want to see like absolutely deliver on. For example, they set up right at the start that Constantine's parents are kind of like not impressed with him. They're like, meh, we'll just send him to be governor of the new land. Like, send him over there. Deal with that. And like, I don't think we're gonna meet the parents, but I kind of want to see more dialogue about how he's doing. Is he actually getting it done? You know, is he making them happy? Where are we? I don't even remember this place. My best guess is we get here and they're like, hey, before you talk to the great spirit of the lands or whatever, which is probably going to be like a big rock, tree, stick, mountain thing, right? We need you to prove worthy. And we're like, oh gosh. How do we do that? They're like, through trial by, and they'll give us like 3 good tests, right? Seems like the logical series of events. Yeah, see, these guys with the sticks out their head. I think they're a different group than the natives that don't. All right. This is one of the larger villages we've seen. Interesting. All right. Don't mind if I come through, do you?
Do it. Hello, my name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sardet. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorst Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and his time is precious. He only accepts to meet the members of the council or their representatives.
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, he will give you his seal, and we would know it. I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be the first Renaigse to obtain such an honor.
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome. If not, you are wasting your time and mine.
Get a seal? Wait until you meet a member of the council willing to help you? Wait? How do we wait? Alright, well, since we can't... They're not going to let us walk in for real, Can we talk to this guy?
You have returned.
I will...
If you...
Maybe we missed something in that dialogue? I don't think so. Hold on.
You have returned.
If I... How can I... I will...
If...
Alright, new plan. We've been soft locked again. Let's go back towards the Battle of Red Spears. Check that out. No worries. We can make it happen. We'll get it done. So this is the first quest Sierra was like... What is her name? Siora. Yora? Sierra now. Goodness. She was like, hey, something's going on. Can you help? And we were like, yes. And we never did. We just did it. It was on the list. It just was never at the top. Oh, okay. Yeah, look at this. I haven't even like zoomed this zone yet. Cool, cool. What was this? Some outpost? An infirmary? I don't remember this zone either. Let's go left and then right. Is this the right left? No. The other one. Left and then left. Here we go. All these zones kind of look and feel the same to me. And I don't know if that's because I'm not spending enough time in them. Yeah, this is the correct left. I don't know if I'm just not spending enough time in them, or if they all kind of seem the same. I think it's probably that I just don't spend enough time in them, but we kind of go through them awfully quick. Like, we clear them. We 100% clear them. All the little question marks get zoomed out for the most part. We, oh, come on. Who did this? Really, guys? These little, like, dark zones on the map, this little dark line here, always ends up being some impossible terrain. Can we beat it up? No. Okay. I bet this is the same type of thing. This little blackness here, it's going to be something we can't get through, like some kind of rock. This is also why the zones feel so similar. We end up doing so much backtracking all the time. I think a game who did this better, that has a very, very similar formula, was Vadd. Their zones didn't have all this backtracking, even though they were little instances, simply because they were all kind of shaped like a big square. And you can go any direction you wanted. But in Vadd, they're here in GreedFall. These zones they're linear, but they're shaped like a little maze where everything is just a dead end that you have to run down and kind of bonk your head into to figure out if it's a dead end or not. Like, can we get through this or not? No. So here's what I'm talking about. Right there. That's where we need to go. Who would have known? Go the long way around. It's fine. How many times can I say that before? It's not fine. It's really not fine. But as far as zones go, it doesn't feel good to be exploring and just run into a dead end. Like, that is not the feeling that feels good. It feels good when you're exploring and you find something wonderful, whimsical, or something you expect. Finding the expected thing, also an okay outcome. You know, you come to the edge of a cliff towards some water and you see a view of the water. All right, I expected that. It doesn't need to be some kind of mythical moment. It can just be a good view of the water. But darn, GreedFall really works to make sure that whatever... Are we actually on the right track? We might be. We might be. We're going to leave those dudes alone over there. I think I'm getting done with kind of 100%ing the zones. I think we're getting close to the part in the series where I'm like, let's blitz the main story. Mostly because the side stuff has like taken so long to open up. Excuse us. Excuse us. Maybe we should run towards this one first and then this direction, just in case it's... Darn, is that where we came from? That way. Yeah, I learned the hard way that when you... Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Look, you can't go up these. Looks connected here. It's not. This is not connected at all. We're not going to do super backtracking to get that. It's fine. Not right now, at least. I forgot what I was saying here. Reach the village of Vadd. All right, so we're trying to check in on Siora's people. See what they've got going on. I forget what it is. She was like, oh no, there's a problem, help. And Constantine's like, of course, a damsel in distress. I must help. And now we're here. It looks like we turn left here. See, for some reason, when you open the map, you can turn around the direction you're facing in the map. And so it moves the little compass head to be looking this way when we were just going this way. See that little turn? Took me a long time to... Not a long time, but it definitely took some time to figure out that... And see, this is that dark section on the map. That's the one we could go through. Crazy.
This is where the spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree and bring strength.
All right, are we here to fight or what? What's the good news? Go find a queen, I think. Cool.
Who do you think you are? By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
We are
I'm
nobody.
the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I've come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwant. You are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekid Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
It's a little awkward. We just met some dudes that said our mother was dead. Or Siora's mother was dead, right? But like, we heard about your mama, so... Whoops. If I do a review of GreedFall, which I think I will, I'll be on the reviews channel where I'll be a little more critical, but this is definitely one of the things that stands out, that the quests just aren't that polished in some places. All right.
Follow the path leading toward the heights and to the forest.
You can access the map. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. A native merchant. That's new. We haven't seen one of those in a long while. That's a dead end. We shouldn't be able to get to a quest that says your mother's dead. Okay, hold on. Let's trade with this guy. Of course. Quest item. He sells 9 items for a funeral. Little foreboding. Got anything fancy? Scout's tunic. Obsidian mason gloves. Some pantaloons. Necklace of harmony. Cool. Any cool weapons? I don't know. Let's go.
If you want to trade again, you know where to find me.
We shouldn't be able to get through. We shouldn't be able to go through a quest that's like, just so you know, your mama died, and then find a quest after that and be like, hey, go check on your mom. Wink. Doesn't make sense. Gonna skip these boys here. Hold on. We want to know what's on this guy here, so we will fight these guys. But since this is an earlier quest, we should be pretty overpowered through this whole thing. Nothing. Okay. So I guess if the natives, that's what they're calling themselves, right? Natives. We need to be on the other side of that rock. Awesome. I guess the natives kind of have three choices. And I'd love a comment on this video with what you think the best choice for the natives would be. We can't go up this, can we? Oh, can we? We'll go the other way, I guess. The natives, I think they have three big choices to handle the situation they're in right now. Option one, they fight. Going to need to unify. This is a wall. Okay. Option one, they fight. They're going to need to unify to make that happen. They can't be separate tribes. They will absolutely need to be a collective whole, a united nation. All the tribes under one big leader, right? Whoever the Grand Poobah is, they've got to be on top. And it's got to be authoritative as well. This can't be like a democratic thing. You need a true leader in a time of war who's going to make decisive decisions that everyone's going to follow. Even if it's sometimes the wrong decision, you need that unity of motion.
Wait.
What?
You should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle,
If it
We go left if I can figure out which way is left. See this? And let's see this. Let's assume this is the left. They need that unified
Thanks for
momentum.
listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
Yeah, probably, but we almost always listen to you. You make good sense. You're like, hey, left is the way to go. I live around here. I know these woods. All right, cool. Easy clap. Listen, war. They can choose to fight. That's obviously an option. Option one, okay? So leave me a comment if you think that is the best way to try and get through the situation. Option two, you can capitulate. You can say, hey, really, dude? You happy now? You happy now? Does this make you happy? You're living your own little black old life. Little black old boy hanging out. We couldn't just let you live your life? You wanted to be skinned, huh? My dudes are still fighting. Yeah? Cool, cool. Little leather, little beast essence. Capitulate. You can just bend over and say, you are the superior power. We're now a part of your thing. I don't know if that's the right thing either. Oh, are they fighting? Go to the battlefield with Siora.
No, the battlefield is on. My sister is surrounded.
You're already dead.
Why are you guys fighting me?
Come on, if you're there.
Man, what if that gun like, blew up backwards and got her real quick, huh? I knew she had some spooky powers she'd been saving.
Iselt! You are too late, Siora. Mother has fallen and we are defeated. No. This is not fair.
I am so sorry.
Who is this man? He resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I am the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I'm sorry for your loss.
The congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Iselt, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan? You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
We did our best to come as fast as we could. And I fought by your side. Please, please take the time to at least hear me out. There has already been enough death and you are wounded. This is not the time for vengeance.
You may be right. Waiting for my vengeance will make it taste all the sweeter. I feel weak. Might I ask you to watch over our own Siora? I must return to the village. Go on ahead. We will tend to the wounded. Won't we now?
Yes. We will do everything we can.
And find my mother. Or her body, if she is indeed dead.
Look at this massacre. How?
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan.
We show up, save the sister's life. Yeah, you're too late. We already lost. Yeah, you lost when, like... Yeah, yeah, you lost. I know, you lost a long time ago, I think. Here's the thing. We've got looting to do. Oh, boy. Welcome to the Congregation of Merchants. We will loot your body. Oh, heal all survivors? Oh, shoot. We've got a timer.
This way. There is a survivor. Let's heal him. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwand. He will take care of you.
I did not realize we had that objective. I was kind of not paying attention to it. I'm not seeing a lot of survivors. A lot of things on fire, though. I gotta wonder about that.
Oh, these ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the site. You might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
So, they could capitulate. They could just bend the knee and say, all right, colonial powers, there's no chance we can beat you. We will join you. And I think there's a third option where they try and get enough strength where... Trying to find a survivor here, dude. I know there's that banner. Darn.
I beg of you, help me.
And still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Stop! Look at yourself. You're acting like a beast.
A beast has far more majesty than these monsters who have traded their souls.
They have taken her. The Queen. They took her.
Then she must still be alive. They would not have bothered to carry away a corpse.
She would have chosen death before capture. They must have wanted her alive. We must find her.
Yeah, we've got 2 hours left to find all the survivors or so. 3 hours and 30 minutes. All right. I'm just not seeing a lot of them here at all. Just a bad situation. All right, option 3. Instead of capitulating, or instead of going to war, again, it's going to take, I think, a unification of the tribes, but they come together and say, hey, look.
Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You can walk now.
By the way, this is burning my health potions. This is not like a free heal. Even though I have a healing ability, this is actually using up my health potions,
Another warrior
which is fine.
I do not think that we will find any more of them now.
All right, 5 out of 5.
We healed them all, thanks to you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Hey, thanks. The grass always be soft beneath our feet. Love that. All right, back to searching the ruins. Option 3, they're going to again have to unify and say, hey, look, there's now 4 powers in this world. You've got the Bridge Alliance, the Telemay, Congregation of Merchants, and the natives of these lands. I think they could do that. I think that would definitely be an option. I don't think... Really? The bears just move in? I think that's totally an option, that third one. But I think it would arguably be the hardest one. Really, guys. It would arguably be the hardest one. And not even like by a small margin. I think it would be absolutely the hardest one to try and make happen. Oops. I think the easiest one would be the capitulate, right? Just say, hey, we're going to try and integrate with you foreigners. That's going to be the easiest one. And calling that the easiest one really puts some perspective on the challenges these people have ahead of them. All right, easiest one, capitulate. Hardest one is to become their own sovereign nation, right? And I think maybe the most appealing one is to try and fight, trying to unify the tribes and fight. But I don't think these tribes will unify.
Look.
Hey, check this out.
There are some images. This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You've never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings. That my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend. The legend of Didakid and the Daiges.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully. Until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of wrath, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become all Manawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. People from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more, nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
Real quick, looks like a tree, doesn't it? At the top there, like the branches around the head, and the bottom are these roots going into the land. All right. I think the most enticing one would be to try and unify the tribes to fight. I don't think that's the most likely series of events.
I need a bit of practice.
Oh my goodness, we don't have the vigor for that. We do all this running around this wilderness, and we're kind of a weenie sometimes. Just climbing a little wall. Goodness. So, I think they might be tempted to try and go to war and fight. That might feel like you could really like get a real good rally cry around the patriotism of that, but I think that's the least likely one to work. I think the colonial powers are untouchable in a way that the natives don't understand, where even if the natives drive them from these lands, they'll just come back. All right, we killed everyone who's come to our lands. Yeah, we're back. We'll be back in like 6 months with the next boat. I really do think that that's, like, I think that's the worst choice. I think capitulate, which is not a pretty word, kind of an ugly word, I think it is also one of the better choices in this scenario. They don't know that, right? But we do, having kind of the bird's eye view and being a little bit of a student of history. Nothing good comes from trying to fight these powers. And you might say to me, but Vadd, nothing good comes from capitulating. Oh, I agree. That's a bad outcome as well. I'm not saying there's any good outcome here. I think the one that's most appealing to me, I had all the power, would be to try and unify the tribes and form our own sovereign nation. I think that one has the most appeal. All right, prison
Halt!
break.
Who goes there?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
Oh, well, you can come in, Your Excellency. But this savage, on the other hand...
Am I the one you call a savage, Renaigze?
This young lady is the princess of her people, and she is with me. As such, I would appreciate if you let us through.
Very well, Your Excellency. Please go and find the captain. I'd feel better knowing that he gave you his endorsement.
Really, dude? He's like, please go over my head and pull rank. I don't want anything to do with this. Respect. He's like, I'm not getting hanged for this one.
Well, who are you?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation. Why are you at war against the natives?
Because they reject our presence. They've been attacking us for months. These savages, they stubbornly refuse civilization, and our men pay the price. We can't let them slaughter us without reacting.
Since you arrived here, you have destroyed the forest and ripped open the earth. And people disappear in our villages, the Al-Menawi first. We are only defending ourselves. And we are the savages.
Since we've defeated you, you can believe what you like. Anything else?
Allow me to introduce Siora, the daughter of Queen Bladnid, whom you faced on the battlefield. We understand that you brought her mother here, and I would like to negotiate her liberation.
A liberation? That'll prove difficult. She's dead.
No! You let her die! You may even have finished her off like an agonizing animal!
We didn't need to. When we collected her up from the battlefield, she was severely wounded. She died on the way to the camp.
I want to see her body on Al-Menawi. Please. I must see her.
Can we see her, Captain?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, it should be possible. You're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received the order to keep her body. It's still at the infirmary. Ask the doctor. He'll show it to you.
Thank you, Captain. Siora.
Next thing we know, the body's been thrown into an undead fight pit. We can't get the body out without joining the fight. My goodness.
The
I've heard this story
must be the building on the right, near the camp entrance.
Doctor.
Who are you? Are you looking for a doctor?
I am the legate of the congregation, and this is Siora, the daughter of the queen whose remains you're keeping.
I would like to see her. I need to see her. Please.
My condolences, madam. The body of your mother is back there, in the room on the left.
Okay. It's one room, dude.
Mater. No.
I should give you some privacy while you're mourning. We won't be far.
And varstir tu, Mater. Men sida denon mil frichtemmen. I must take her with me on Al-Menawi. We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I do not care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see him and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will succeed. He will not want to draw attention to himself by disobeying this order.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Thélème.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the Guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, that would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble. But I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Will they let us rummage through this place without protesting?
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle was over. If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officer's building.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Shouldn't you ask the captain first? Maybe he'll change his mind.
You're right. Let's try talking to him before rummaging through the camp.
Okay. Sure. Why is that room so dark? Budget cuts, I guess. Alright, let's go yak with this guy.
Your Excellency, what do you want?
Everyone says you're a traitor?
We would like to retrieve the remains of the Queen. Bring her back to her people and her family.
That will not be possible, Your Excellency. As I told you, the Governor specifically asked us to keep her. He wants her delivered to one of his scholars who wanted to study her.
You have lost a lot of men in this battle. How would you feel if someone prevented you from giving them a proper burial? If you knew that their corpses were going to be given to some scholars to be dissected, wouldn't you want to have them back?
You have a way with words, Your Excellency. Yes, I would like to give them a proper grave. Take her with you. I'll find an excuse to give the Governor's men when they come.
Thank you, Captain. There. We managed to convince him in the end. We'll be able to bring the body of your mother back to your village.
Then let's go. I am eager to reunite with Iselt and...
We get there, the Theleme's already involved. They're like, hey, so sorry, this one's coming for us. Talk to who? Oh, way back in the village. Okay, yeah, of course. Notice, not a single fast travel point. Just run the entire map again. Don't even think about it. Let's see what the sister has to say about things. I'm sure she's going to be a real charmer. Bet she's going to be real angry about it, if anything.
Our mother, I know, Siora. And divorced Tirce. Some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legate, thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Iselt? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Iselt. These people want to drive us away from the land. I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village.
I'm a little confused on the issue, but it seems serious. I'm guessing there's some issue with secession, that the daughters don't just de facto lead the tribe, but it's really tough to tell. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, very far away. Okay. What's going on? And what are these guys on about? Oh, look at this. They come in peace. The Teleme. Look at that. Wow.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency.
Man, these guys have villain vibes if I ever met. Some big curly mustache. My goodness.
What exactly do you hope to do in this village?
Well, bring light to these naive souls, of course. When we spread the word of Saint Matthias, I'm sure they will embrace our faith with fervor.
Anything else, my child?
Oh, okay then. I mostly am left with questions about the situation we're in here. I think we did a good thing, but it's a little unclear.